What it do, what it do. Welcome to another one over here, Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe because we are chopping this game over here, man. Had to tap into this one, man. So I peeped out this interview that kind of kicked off today. I got, I saw, got word of it today. Pretty much came across my feed. And man, YSL Woody, still out here um, doing the interviews, different things like that, telling his side of the story about the YSL case because he's being asked questions. Of course, since Thugger is out now, questions are coming. And it looks like, I guess, what Thugger, um, you know, still ain't rocking with him. Not to say that, like, he paid him. I don't know how he feels, but, he's not rocking with YSL Woody so far. And he, was getting asked if possibly they could, if he thinks him and Young Thug will ever, be cool again type stuff. So, and of course that's in the air. Who knows? I'm pretty sure he's not sure. But he said he still love him, though. He said he still love him, got love for him. So, I mean, hey. But at the same time, too, though, he has something to say, I guess he's like, man, this man Young Thug, he out here talking about that we're trying to be cool or acting like he being cool with YFN Lucci since he got released, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, hey, if you can, the dude that who, yeah, he was, y'all was trying to harm each other type stuff, if you could be cool with him, you might as well have been cool with Gunna when he came out. Basically like the type of stuff of where, hey, all of us, we've all been through stuff. You sitting up here forgiving and trying to be down with somebody who you hadn't been rolling with, but while going against us for this, even though, I guess because people, put the snitch jacket on Gunna, and Woody, type stuff. And so, that's one thing that's got the situation to where, Young Thug, I guess, hasn't been messed with either one of them. But I guess he's like, hey, if you could act like you're going to try to do some musical YFN Lucci, you might as well, forgave Gunna. And it's lightweight stuff that they putting on Gunna to say he's snitching. Not lightweight stuff, but some things. I guess he was like YSL has to end, different things like that, which he's just, in my opinion, saying anything he could to get this whole situation off of him. That way he can get up out the situation like, yeah, okay, and that's how that went. But, people, he got that jacket, he got a jacket on. He do got the jacket on him, but, I mean, hey, I kind of understand why Woody comes from in a way, I mean, I'm not the judge and say who should be doing what and who should be cool with who, because that was a serious situation. Looked like, of course, looked like they all got out from it, but there were some people who did turn, so. But let's hear it from the horse's mouth, man, because, he got this, he's saying what he's saying, and maybe it can make some sense. I don't know. Let's hear it, though. Fair use, by the way. Fair use. And this was an interview on Perspective with Bank. Fair use. Let's check it out, though. Just a little bit. Hit this volume.
You street, my nigga. You want to come out here and act like you forgiving Lucci and work with Lucci and do all this shit with Lucci. You feel what I'm saying? This yeah, because you could have did that with Gunna. I don't want it to done to me. It would have seemed more sincere if you did it with Gunna. Even bloodshed. Not saying between you and Lucci. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, this what make you look bad. You willing to forgive somebody that was trying to hurt you, and that you were trying to hurt, but you're not trying to forgive somebody that didn't know any better. They took a plea. Gunna don't go to jail.
I mean,
Gunna not with all this shit.
So do you think if let's say hypothetically, if goddamn, all right, y'all came home and goddamn,
we came home.
Yeah, not hypothetically. Once y'all came home, y'all just called me, but y'all couldn't do that. But it's like, bro, we're gonna play this shit like it was all a game. Where would YSL be right now?
You street, my nigga. You want to come out here and act like you forgiving Lucci?
If niggas be like, shit, bro, we all family, we back at home.
Yeah, look at this, right, man? What best friend? What type of friend they have when they been through shit with you, right?
Yeah.
We all made bad decisions. What we learned from.
Yeah.
We all went through that. We learned. We know what and what not they do no more.
Yeah.
So why go choose new friends that ain't never been through that with you?
And there you have it, man. So, you know, in a way, it's I mean, it's like pick your poison with that one, because I can understand what he's saying. You know, on that, I can, but then the way the code goes, you know, that hey, them boys told, and he, you know, he's a rapper. I mean, I guess he didn't want to get out and be the kind of rapper that he's being made out to be anyway, because they're saying he snitched anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, yeah, that whole situation just went somewhere else. That whole YSL situation went somewhere else. Once he got out, and then they were saying he was snitching, and they playing the videos of him, you know, kind of cooperating. So it's just like, it's a lose-lose, but they did get out. They did get out, so, you know, but things obviously ain't the same. You know, will Thugger forgive these cats as they get older, or will they never be cool again? You know, the Gunnas and everything, and then heck, when Gunna got out, shoot, his career was popping and took off. Actually, you know, may have made Thugger feel some kind of way about that too. I don't know, you know, but he didn't. One thing, I guess he didn't jump on there and be like, oh yeah, he's hot. Let's get back in. Let's just continue doing some music. I wonder what it would have been like if he did though, or if he just can't allow himself to do that, or people around him won't allow him to do that either. But you know, that's what's going on. You know, I sort of dig what he's saying in a way, but you know, like I said, it's a pick your poison situation as far as I'm concerned, man. But hey, but yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. If y'all was in a Thugger situation, which now they like saying, people calling him a rat, so he calling them other people rats. They calling him a rat too. So I mean, it's up in the air. But we know blatantly what it started out to be. Is that like Woody and Gunna them told and stuff. But y'all heard the situation, how Woody broke it down. If y'all was Thug, would y'all mess with that or go on to them new friends? I mean, or would you say, you know, would you forgive them, get back together, and, you know, well, but then do they even need Thugger now? Like Gunna, he dropped a solo and, you know, got out solo doing music and did pretty good. Woody got his own thing going. I mean, do they need him at this point? Do they all need each other? Would it be even better together if they all, you know, but that's, you know, bridges burnt and all that, so who knows where this will go. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, and if y'all would still try to rock with those people that you knew. I mean, let me, you know, it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, though. Another one over here, Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we are chopping this game over here, man.